Eastland Assembly exists today because God gave to a man a vision. That man, the Reverend J.W. Ellsworth, dreamed of a church in East Tulsa where the fullness of Christ's message could reach into the hearts of its citizens and change them with the gospel. Upon settling in Tulsa, Reverend Ellsworth became impressed with the need for a church on the city's far east side. After days of heart-searching and actually hearing the cries of lost souls in his sleep, Pastor Ellsworth and his wife Catherine decided to take a giant step in faith. They made arrangements to purchase a 6-acre plot of land on East 21st Street, an area which seemed to have much growth potential. And on June 4th, 1967, they held the first service with 36 in attendance. They met temporarily in a nearby elementary school until construction of the first unit of a church could be completed. On September 10, 1972, services began in the newly completed sanctuary with 670 in attendance. Over the past almost 50 years, Eastland Assembly has remained a lighthouse to the East Tulsa community. This church has always been a church that welcomed all people with open arms, striving to provide a place where not only people are welcome, but also the Holy Spirit is welcomed. Over the past 50 years, many have called Eastland Assembly their home church. Over the past almost 50 years, many have been launched into full-time service to the Lord as pastors, evangelists, and missionaries. For those of us that are currently worshiping and ministering in and through this assembly, we can look back at the history of this great church and see how fortunate and blessed we are today because of the sacrifices made by so many that have enabled us to enjoy such a great church that we call home today. And when we look back on the past 50 years, we are challenged to think ahead to the future, perhaps, with the Lord willing, the next 50 years. Today, we want to be faithful to do our part for future generations, that they too have a church where they can minister and be ministered to, where the love of Jesus can be felt and the power of the Holy Spirit can continue to impact generations for years to come. Today, we as a church have been blessed to have been a part of loving God and loving people for the last 50 years, and we stand united and committed to loving God and loving people for the next 50 years as well. Will you help us as we prepare for the next 50?